Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy DLloyd. So, the Philadelphia 76ers just made some major moves. Jimmy Butler is gone. They agreed to a sign and trade with the Miami Heat. So, Jimmy Butler gets what he wants, a max deal. But it's not going to be in Philly. It's going to be with the Miami Heat. Are they contenders? No. But he gets his money. And that's going to be his team over there in South Beach. So that is great. What does Philadelphia get? Well, they get Josh Richardson in exchange. We already know that the Philadelphia 76ers, they signed Tobias Harris earlier, and they were not done there. With that extra money that went away, or that they got back by not having Jimmy Butler, they went ahead and pretty much made sure they locked down their front court, and they were able to get Al Horford. Now, Al Horford's deal, 4 years, $109 million, but $12 million of that is incentives based off of performance, based off of championships. That is really it. So I believe about 90 plus million of that is actually guaranteed, but that is not a bad sign. Yes, Al Horford, he is getting up there in age. Is he going to be able to compete at the same level in 4 seasons? Maybe not. But for right now, this is your opportunity to try to win. You don't want to just give up this season, especially if Kawhi Leonard decides to leave. All of a sudden, the Toronto Raptors are a worse team. You know, the Brooklyn Nets, they have a great team, but that's really not going to be there for another season. So while Kevin Durant's there, Brooklyn is not, in my opinion, a team that you realistically look at winning a championship with just DeAndre Jordan and, of course, Kyrie Irving there. At least in my opinion, they're not a team that can win a championship this season. You look at the Milwaukee Bucks, yes, they made sure they got a lot of the key pieces back, but they had a pretty big loss also with Brogdon leaving. So when you look at it, the East is open for teams to really compete. The Boston Celtics are still up there as well, but this is not a year that you just really want to rest on your laurels. You have to go out there and try to get somebody who can fit into your system and can win now. Al Horford, he fits into that system. You need people who can shoot. You lost J.J. Redick. You need people who can shoot. Al Horford, he can stretch out the floor a little bit. He can do a lot of the things that helps you. And on top of that, he's a leader. He doesn't lead the same way as Jimmy Butler, but he's a veteran presence who can help lead. So if you're going to lose Jimmy Butler, you bring in Josh Richardson and you bring in Al Horford. I don't think that's bad, especially when you weren't going to give the max dollars to Jimmy Butler. As for Jimmy Butler, you finally get this max deal. And when you look at Jimmy Butler, he's a very, very talented guy. He's a guy who can help out a lot of teams, but he's been trying to get this max contract for forever. He tried to get it with the Chicago Bulls. They decided to let him go. He tried to get it with the Minnesota Timberwolves. That was the main reason why he ended up being traded. So you finally get it, not in Philly, but with the Miami Heat. The Heat, they now have a player who's a veteran who you can help build around. I just don't see them truly competing right now. But it's definitely exciting if you're a Miami Heat fan. But I think overall for Philadelphia, you get Al Horford, you get Josh Richardson. Those are 2 guys who I like. If you're going to lose Jimmy Butler, you don't never want to lose Jimmy Butler. But if you're going to lose Jimmy Butler, you didn't do that bad at all bringing those 2 guys back. So Philadelphia, very busy today. Of course, we're all waiting to see what Kawhi Leonard does, but you guys let me know right now in the comment section below. How do you guys think Philadelphia fares losing Jimmy Butler, getting back Al Horford, getting back Josh Richardson? They also lost J.J. Redick as well. And let me know, how do you like the fit of Jimmy Butler with the Miami Heat? Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comment section below. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.